Hello and welcome to today's TV Kojiko Summer Sports Showcase. We've got Kingston Panthers kicking off to the Peterborough Pagans Club. This is the both teams' men's first team. Quick recycle here. We've got our Kingston players recycling quickly, moving the ball forward into a ruck breakdown. Gordy Ty, playing number 9 for Kingston, is quickly taking over. Wanted the ball there and talked people off. I'm Beth Bartz, and I'll be chatting you through today's game along with Charlie Tremblay. Charlie's a student at QECVI who just finished playing for the Kingston Seconds team. Looks like our number 5 here has had a bit of a break, Tyrell Fitzgerald. And we've got a penalty to Kingston.
So everything I say.
Looks like Kingston's going to take an attempt at goal here. Looking for the points early. So, Charlie, how'd the game go?
How'd the Seconds game go?
Absolutely.
They were a lot bigger than us. We have a lot of younger guys. A lot of the men's, most of the men's league went off to university, and there's some key players. So they left it up to the high school kids. So we had about 8 guys that are 17. So we're young, quick, just like usual. So they just drilled us in the forwards. And
I imagine if you're young, you're learning. So did you learn some things today?
Yeah, definitely did.
Excellent. Sounds fantastic. Hopefully we can see them either repeat them if they're good or not so repeat them later on in this first half. So we've got Kingston's number 15, Brahim Buhaji, making the attempt at goal. It's looking good. Looks like he's got the distance, so Kingston takes an early lead.
We got some good kickers here.
Yeah, 3-0 to start things off. So who else should we be looking for to be kicking for Kingston?
Josh Green, our standoff, our number 10. He's got a wonderful kick. I'm amazed he didn't take that kick. Brahim, he's also a very good kicker off the tee. Josh will probably do most of the stand-up kicking.
Great. Well, we'll have a look and see what things pan out today.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice and high kick, just good 10.
Great work. Kingston's got a turnover. Looks like they'll go on the attack again. And it looks like Josh Green's looking to kick that ball downfield. Oh, landing in the puddle. The field out here is quite wet, although it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Stopped with a foot. Great play. That's a veteran play from a very experienced fly half, Josh Green. He's a hometown product from QECVI. And he's also played with the national team development programs in the East and West in the past. Peterborough's got the turnover. Little center crash from their number 13. Here we go. So Kingston's got the benefit of another penalty. So they'll look to take the points again. Looks like Brahim will try to take the points. Had some experience kicking, just moving the ball downfield when the opportunity's there. It looks like Peterborough's back 3 wasn't quite in the right position, so we thought we'd move the ball forward. Take a little bit of time to set this up. As I said, the field is pretty soggy. The drainage here isn't as good as many others, but I think the players tend to appreciate it. And it's up. No, a little bit wide. A little bit difficult for the footwork there. However, we've got a 22 from Peterborough. Looks like Kingston's going to cover that up pretty well. Carl Erickson, Rom Severino reacting well, moving across. And it looks like that ball's going to go back to Rom.
And Rom actually played in the Seconds game just 5 minutes ago, so he
might be a bit tired.
Yeah.
Pushing up for some nice tackling.
Nice chip
there.
over. Nice and low, good offload to Wally.
Good movement, a little bit of slow ball there. Kingston will keep it, ooh, not tight. Very long spin pass to Dennis Asselstein. Little bit of a miss pass there. Looks like they've recycled it though. Good reaction from all the backs from Kingston. There we go, Carol Erickson on the run. Quick little offload in the contact. Oh, ball's out. Looks like the referee let the play go on there. I'm not sure if he's playing advantage. He doesn't have a hand up just yet.
2-on-1 on the outside.
Carl set
Looking
Rom
for
free
a great
there.
offload.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful offload. Got to recycle. I have a feeling this ball is going to move fairly quickly. Fortunately, the Kingston scrum half wasn't there quite in time.
Chip
that
overhead.
ball.
Looking to counterattack. Gets it nice and wide, and they get outside. Nice counterattack. He's moving his way up the field. And a great stop by the fullback.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have a similar game plan there, trying to spin the ball wide.
Gordy Ty with a nice high chip. Past half. Looking to counter again.
Great cover tackle. Forced a pass. And
Yeah.
it looks like he forced a forward pass, and looks like Kingston will get the scrum down as a benefit. It was great hustle from Gordy Ty making the tackle upfield. He was really on his own, so if he'd missed that, then Peterborough certainly would have moved forward quite a bit. So Kingston's looking pretty good so far. Moving the ball, recycling well. We'll see when we see our first try, if it be Kingston or Peterborough, but certainly is looking good to start.
At practice, Kingston really works on their set play offense. So I imagine to see something good come out of this after this scrum. Oh, it's a penalty, so it's going to be Peterborough ball.
It's a free kick. So
It's like they try and
they'll
go
look
quick.
to recycle.
Looking to get the ball out, breaks the line, nice offload.
Let's looks like he's tracking him down.
Good offload. Oh, good double tackle. That was
Managed
off.
to make 2 tackles in a row. Ryan Millette, excellent job. And the referee's got a whistle. Peterborough go back 10.
Not binding is the call there.
Still haven't quite figured out the not binding in a ruck call. However, I have seen it a couple of times.
Got to adjust to the ref.
Josh Green for touch.
Pretty close to the out of bounds. Won't get much far, I guess. And that's a wonderful kick.
Yeah, he certainly played that well to get as much distance as he did.
That's a very hard kick to make, especially being so close to the out of bounds line.
Looks like the boys will take a bit of a rest on their way up to the line out. Don't think the call's been put in just yet. Kingston will throw in as it was their penalty. Quick little reset. Referee wants to discuss the lineouts, making sure that both front boosters are going to follow all the correct instructions and not close the gap. Here we go. Sam McLaughlin will throw in. Looks like their primary target will be Ryan Millette. Almost took that ball. A little bit off the hands. Trevor Snyder off the back of the ruck. Looks like Kingston's going to keep it tight. Peterborough might have been a little bit offside on that ruck.
They're going to crash the ball in tight a lot, try and suck in the defense, and then they're going to swing it wide, see if they can get an overlap on the outside.
Well, they're certainly running the slow ball well here, maintaining possession, although that body position going into contact wasn't quite what we wanted.
Not releasing
on either
is called.
side. So not releasing the ball from the ball carrier.
Peterborough looking for touch, trying to get a line out going.
And he's got it. No chance for a play there. Well, it's a beautiful day out at QE. Certainly can't complain about the weather, although I'm sure the boys out there wouldn't mind it being dialed down a few degrees.
It was very hot when I was out there running.
Just a little bit of a delay. It looks like we've only got one game ball on the field today. So when it does get kicked fairly far out of bounds, it takes a while to retrieve. As well as the fact it hopped the fence as well. So Peterborough's players just approaching the line of touch. Should get going again in a second. Here we go. Peterborough hooker to throw in. Just a short line out here, just 4. A little bit of movement, and they'll go to the back of the lineup. Did well to hang on to that, but certainly didn't do his scrum half any favors. Well, great body position there.
Good counter
Peterborough
by
just
Peterborough.
Peterborough just did a good job taking the man off the top of the ball rather than...
Not rolling away is the penalty called there on Black, so it'll be Peterborough ball.
Again, another tough kick close to the touchline. Look to try and get as much distance as you can. Another line out in a fairly decent attacking position just outside the 22. This is an area that most offenses will certainly relish, a plan for attack in this area. So another line out to Peterborough. They'll go short again. Last time they threw the back, we'll see if they change the call. Didn't have a lot of contest there. Nope, they'll go to the back again. Looks like Kingston's only boosting one pod in a defensive lineout, so seems like a good chance to throw away from them. Peterborough maintains possession. Looking a little ugly at the breakdown, but the referee says play on. And a quick whistle there. Not just sure yet. It's a scrum down for a forward pass. So it looks like Peterborough will actually benefit from here. Kingston must have gotten a hand on that ball as it went through. Midfield scrum. Lots of attacking options. As a fly half here, Charlie, where do you think you'd go?
I'd probably go on the weaker side to draw out more defensive bodies, and then tell my scrum half to pass strong side so they have more room to play.
Fair enough. Looks like Peterborough decided to attack the blind side, but just didn't quite execute there, so it'll come back to another scrum to Kingston this time. Still with a 3-0 lead, fairly early in the game. About 10 minutes in. Scrum reset. Ooh, Peterborough with a big scrum there. Really popped out the Kingston front row. Kingston didn't have much of a choice there but to move backwards. And Peterborough earned another penalty. And then also get backed up another 10 for dissent. Obviously somebody said something to the referee there that he just didn't like. So midfield penalty to Kingston.
Josh Green looking for touch again. He's midfield. It's a hard kick, but I don't think it will be for him. He's got a wonderful kick.
Yeah, certainly not too much of a challenge, especially with no wind to really deal with here. There we go. No chance for a quick penalty there with the ball being kicked so far out of bounds. So Kingston will reset. Just past the center line or so. Looks like there's a good number of people in attendance here today and a barbecue going on the other side of the field. Nice to see on a beautiful September day. Charlie, do you have any more games in this fall season coming up?
I think we have 1 or 2 more games this Saturday and next Saturday, and then that'll be it.
So just a few more in the September time, and then go into the winter for you. Sounds like you'll still be busy playing all the sports at QE.
Yeah, we're going to start sevens rugby for the fall, and then basketball for me, too.
Great. Well, better to be occupied. Full line out for Kingston.
Dennis Hasselstein makes the grab.
Nice pass.
Beautiful pass to Carl.
Two passes to move the ball.
Looking at the
almost
overlap.
completely wide.
Wonderful. Cutting back in. Nice break in the line. Josh has also got a wonderful stiff arm. Keeps his distance away from the defender.
Well, when you're a little undersized, you do need to have that hand to push off. He does it very,
Penalties
very well.
called. Diving over the ruck or losing it, lost their feet.
Yeah, it looks like that was called on Ram Semerino. He's shaking his head a bit there.
Lucky for Peterborough. Kingston had a really good forward momentum push there, and they stopped it, and they're going to kick it out.
Ooh, missed kick there. Really didn't get much distance. Not a huge advantage for Peterborough on that one at all.
No.
So
Still
good break for Kingston. They could have an opportunity here to deal with the line out well.
Yeah. Still inside the 40 for Peterborough.
Peterborough goes short again. And until Kingston does something at the front of this line out and adjusts, I think all the balls are going to continue to go to the back.
Yeah, I think the game plan for Kingston here is just keep boosting in the front, and just like that, wait for them to screw up, throwing far on the backside, just like what happened.
Yeah, they were lucky on that one. A little bit of a missed throw and a bit of mistiming with the booster and jumper for sure. Kingston did well to even just get a hand on that. But we'll have a scrum. Go to Kingston. Gordy Ty will put the ball in. I think we'll probably go to the wide side of the field here. Doesn't look like Peterborough's quite the requisite 5 meters there, maybe 4. Referee doesn't seem to be spending too much time on the back lines, really more looking and focusing on controlling the breakdown. From where the blindside wing, Ram Semerino, is standing, it looks like they might be trying to bring him into the attack on the open side. Couple of resets here. Referee's not super happy with what's going on in the front row.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe Josh Green will probably bring in this weak side wing. He likes to involve everybody just for diversion, give him some more space.
Free
Penalty
kick
against Kingston. Peterborough looking to go quick. Give to a forward.
Didn't really move the ball very quickly on the quick attempt. Now it's out. Number 8, ooh, with a beautiful line break through the centers. Nice covered tackle by Brohim Bahaji. Well, he had one man to beat there, and it was a sure tackle there. See if Kingston can get rolling on an attacking scrum here. Peterborough did well to turn the ball over and attack and move the ball down about 30 meters downfield or so.
Yeah, they're not in the danger zone anymore, so Kingston's going to try and get the ball back in here.
Looks like they might be trying to kick here. The open side wing is up for Peterborough, so Josh Green may have seen that, and looks like he's pulled a couple of extra people across. Another reset. So often that we see the referees resetting and talking to the front rows, making sure that everything's safe.
It was wheeled, so now it's a turnover ball, so now it's Peterborough.
That's right. In this case, there's so many options for turnovers and senior laws with moving the scrum past 180 degrees. Yeah, Peterborough does seem to be getting the better of the scrum engagements, that's for sure. Break through the centers and a quick offload. Those centers seem to be working together really well.
Nice pop, looking for out wide. Carl looking to make a tackle. Nice offload again.
Big pursuit.
Try scored.
Well, it wasn't for lack of effort from the Kingston folks, but the tackling wasn't quite as sure-handed as it could have been. However, the try is scored fairly wide outside, so the attempt at the conversion will be difficult. Right now, the score is Peterborough 5, Kingston 3, with the conversion attempt upcoming. Charlie, do you have an idea where you're playing in the next couple of weeks, or do you have any home games left?
I think this was our last home game, I believe. I don't mind going on the road. I like going other places and being with the team on the bus. It's fun.
Always nice to travel to other cities, so they're willing to come back down this way.
Yep.
It's nice to see that Kingston's got so many sides and is willing and able to travel. Sometimes it's difficult to dedicate so much time to a sport through the summer months and right into the fall. So it's nice to see that even the young ones are interested in supporting and moving around the province to make sure that everything works out well. So the Peterborough number 10 will look to tack on 2 points.
Nice connection, just wrong aim. Wide left.
Just before that, the wind came up, so it would have thrown off his attempt just a little bit there. Really kicking it directly into the wind.
So the score is stuck at 5-3 for Peterborough. Kingston bringing the ball up slowly. They look maybe a little gassed. It's a little hot out. They're going to kick back to Peterborough.
Yeah, it's certainly a slow approach here. I think they're talking over what the attack might be looking like after here. Josh Green will take the kickoff. Here we go. Get back underway.
Josh Green with a really high kick. That's wonderful.
Ryan Millette, cover
Making
tackle.
the tackle.
Kingston seems to be playing defense tight really well. Really needs to work hard to push out. There's an overlap for Peterborough, although they did kick the ball away.
Ball still in.
Pursuit by Kingston. They are
Broheen with the kick back.
definitely taking their time in
Inside the
terms of
22.
moving it.
Ball's kicked out. It'll be Peterborough's ball just outside the 22, attacking him.
Yeah, lots of lineouts, lots of restarts today. See if Peterborough goes again with their short lineout. Served them well, pretty well so far. 75% ball retention, I think. They've had 4, and really the only one was the one error, the last throw in. No, it looks like they're going to go with a full. Try and move all the Kingston forwards into one area of the field so it can open up a bit more space.
Going to the back pot again.
Didn't look like that ball was straight, so the referee will play advantage. Beautiful spin pass from Trevor Snyder. All the way out to the wing. Just off. Ball was coming right at us there. So ball did take a bounce. Oh, didn't take a bounce. So ball will come back to where it was kicked from on the field, as it was kicked in front of the 22-meter line. Peterborough throw in. Too bad the ball was kicked away there. I think Kingston had some opportunity to attack. Short line out for Peterborough.
They're probably going to go wide again. Back, yep.
Yep. Well, it seems to be working for them.
I don't think Kingston will really adjust to that. I think they're just going to keep with the game plan, stick up real close and try and steal it early.
I'll be happy with that, just to contest at the front and make sure that they give him a more difficult throw.
A nice chip over, no one there. Bouncing. Broheen with the ball.
Nice footwork. That's a tough movement. 1 on 3. Just trying to keep your feet as long as you can till you get a little bit more
Peterborough
support.
with the steal. Good steal. You're going to see a lot of forward balls here. Wanting us try. Nice hit.
Peterborough's got some numbers wide here. Big long pass. Did
Nice
well to
long
hang on
pass.
to that.
And try scored.
Peterborough's in again.
Nice wide. Suck everybody in, out down on the breakdowns, and then pass the ball wide. That seems to be working here.
And it wasn't even just of their own creation. They really did turn over the ball from Kingston about 10 meters out of their own try-end, in goal, I should say. And moved the ball, recycled it, and really big long pass. That was a pretty chancy pass to make, but really pushing the ball out into space was certainly quite helpful. So that takes the score to 10-3 for Peterborough. So 2 tries to just the 1 penalty goal for Kingston.
Wide kick.
Yeah, no wind this time.
And it's a little wide, a little short.
Tough kick for a right-footed kicker. Kingston will walk up to the center line, have a little bit of a regroup. They've shown some promise here, shown some flair at times, and certainly done well initially with recycling the ball. But there have been a few steals in the breakdowns from Peterborough, and it's cost Kingston so far.
Well, Peterborough's got some. They got a lot. Looks like they got a lot of weight in their forward pack, and Kingston, we got some weight, but initially we're smaller, so I think Peterborough's game plan is just going to be drill it in the forwards whole game, even though they do score wide there.
Yeah, if they take the majority of the time and recycle the ball there, then they'll have lots of success out wide. Great take by number 6 from Peterborough, and Ryan Millett with another tackle off the kickoff.
Wonderful fake kick inside. Doesn't want to go down. Nice. Looking for a forward ball coming in. Nice pop through the gap. Josh Green with the tackle, trying to produce the ball back. Looks like they're going to kick it over again, see if they can produce the same thing. And ball's out.
Good chase from Peterborough.
That went straight out, so there's going to be a line out where he kicked it. So big relief on Kingston's side, bringing the ball right back up into the 40.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. The back three have been playing up quite tight to the line, and Peterborough seems to be taking advantage of that, kicking the ball over. So this will be Kingston's line out. Sam McLaughlin just to throw in. Throw to the middle. To their primary jumper.
Stolen by Peterborough. Brought down.
Yeah, number 7, Asselstein, was just able to get a hand on it, but not actually retain the ball there.
Wonderful offload there. Looking for an offload. Stiff arm pushes away. Brohim looking to make another tackle. Wonderful tackle. Nice offload again, and another tackle by Brohim.
Textbook tackling for him. Good job from Peterborough to recycle. Certainly making Kingston work to stop them.
Changing direction of the ball, going to the right side. Nice decision. They got a breaks one tackle. Gordy, last man. Wonderful tackle by Gordy. Looking to pick and go.
Good hustle from Severino to regain his feet and come back into that ruck.
Popping back inside.
Centers are having some nice support coming from behind with the forwards.
Now it looks like they're going to get
little pops.
Bring it in wide. Looks like nobody's there again.
Yeah, the far side wing, Ian McLaughlin was a little bit out of position there, but didn't have much choice because the ball came out quite quickly, and those big long passes are making it really difficult for the Panthers to recover.
You can see frustration as they're waiting for the kick to happen. They're going to try and regroup, trying to get everybody to pull out, even though it's very hard to pull out because they're drilling it in the forwards. So they're going to try and match up. But Peterborough is doing a really good job to come out strong really early. So the score is 15-3 for Peterborough. Another wide kick for number 10 here.
Looks like the Panthers are pretty happy to get some water here. Hopefully they can regroup. Peterborough look to continue to do what they've been doing so far all along, which is just to continue to move the ball forward pretty relentlessly. You can see a few of the white uniforms are getting quite dirty from the giant mud puddles that are on the field. So no conversion made. Score will stay at 15-3. We'll see if Kingston attempts to kick the ball approximately to the 22 off the kickoff, as they have the last 2 kickoffs. And Ryan Millett has done a great job chasing. Slowly up to the line. We've got about 15 minutes left or so in the first half. The Kingston men are ready. Josh Green to kick off. Oh, chosen the shorter
really
route.
high and out of bounds.
Good effort from number 6,
Looks
Travis
like
LaFrance.
Peterborough will take the scrum at center. Really high kick by Josh Green, maybe just a little too wide there. He got
It's a
that
nice
kick
effort,
out.
looking to pin them deep and hopefully create a turnover right on the touchline there. So what's your call on this one? Would you rather have a re-kick or to take the scrum?
It depends if I'm kicking. If Kingston obviously would like a re-kick, you know, get the ball back down further, retry, but it's a smart move on Peterborough to take the ball up, move the ball forward, and now they have a set piece, so all those forwards are stuck, clumped in the middle of the field.
Absolutely, and from a backline attack perspective, those split fields are certainly big opportunities.
So here,
Looks
an
like
8-man
Peterborough's
pick.
making
He makes it all the way. He breaks the line, looking for an offload, hands it right to a Kingston player.
Trevor Snyder was a beneficiary there.
Peterborough probably thought it was his own player. Looking at Josh Green, get rid of it. Kicks it over Peterborough's heads down the field. Peterborough looking to counterattack. Looking for probably a re-kick here. Another kick. Fakes the kick, driving up the... Looking for offload. Oh, ball's free, and it's
Nice
called
tackle there.
out of bounds.
From number 5, Terrell Fitzgerald.
It looks like we have an injury on the field.
Yeah,
Dennis
it looks like
Asselstein.
Dennis's hamstring is a little on the tight side there and certainly uncomfortable. So I would think they'll have a quick break here. Time will be out.
We've had a bruised meniscus or
Meniscus?
yeah, something like that for about a month now, and so he's playing through it because he knows we need numbers for the team. Here comes the physio checking things out. He'll probably stick it out, I imagine, maybe.
Actually, that's the Kingston Athletic Therapy Clinic, and one of their staff there, Megan, is out attending to Dennis. KATC is always covering the Kingston home games and does an amazing job supporting these players, making sure that they're taped up, ready to go, and always on hand in case there's something that's going wrong.
So it looks like Dennis is going to make his way off the field. He's disappointed about it. He wants to stay on. It's very early in the game, but out comes Josh Heyman, sorry. He is playing for St. Lawrence this year, new at St. Lawrence. He just graduated from QE last year.
He had a barnstormer of a game yesterday against the Queens men with St. Lawrence. Scored 2 tries. Did a great job.
He's a great player. He was a captain for our team. He's really positive, always know what's right for the team. He's a great player. We should see great things for here. Call's not straight.
Kingston lineout seems to be sputtering a little bit there. Millet's pretty sure-handed in the air, but the Peterborough Panthers keep throwing, sorry, Pagans, my apologies. The Pagans keep throwing their jumper up just a bit in front of Millet. Scrum to Peterborough.
So a little switch up in the pack there. Banch was supposed to be flanker. He's going in the second row, and another player's coming out for flanker. We'll see how that works. Ball's
Gage
in.
looked pretty solid there. It was nice
Looking
to
for an
see.
8-man pick. Out to the scrum half. Nice switch. Oh, very fast pace. Centered looking. There you go. Finally goes down.
Skinny switch is nicely run.
Looking to just reproduce the ball, get the scrum half out of the scrum there, or out of the ruck. They really got Kingston on their back foot. Change of direction again. It worked nicely last time. Brohim with the catch there. Probably looking to kick back this time. Ball's right in front of us.
Might be trying for a quick line out there with the hustle. A little attempt, but Brohim was back to, gonna get it back in anyway,
And they
so
go
we'll
quick.
keep playing.
Looking, not really going anywhere with that. Probably going to counter ruck. Nice counter ruck. Pushes the ball back wide far enough Good job on.
Interesting call there that the referee let that go, as Brohim had actually moved forward and set the touchline on 5.
I believe you need 2 people to set the mark to stop. But I thought if it went 5 meters back, then it's not playable again. That's what I said. Probably just wants to keep things going.
So here we go. We've got Kingston with the throw-in. Good tackle out of bounds there.
Looking to see if they can actually get something out of here. They're in their 22, it looks like, or just outside of it. So we won't see a kick out of bounds. Kingston keeps the ball, looking for a drive. Hopefully don't go out. They're Peterborough looking to get them out of bounds. Ball's dropped. Peterborough with the turnover. Number 4 with the run. Looking for the quick pass. Nice offload.
It's too bad Kingston had an opportunity there and just didn't get bodies to the ball.
Looks like the ball's going to get wide again. Another overlap wide. Oh, lucky break on Kingston part. Forward ball. Forward pass, or knock on from Peterborough. Very lucky on Kingston part. They really need to pull their men out wide for the overlap.
Yeah, it looked like that last pass was just a bit tricky. Maybe a little bit more style than was necessary, but in any case, Kingston does get the ball back. Gordy Ty will put in.
Josh Green setting things up. Looking for almost a type of screen for him, so the flankers slow down for his kick. Stolen ball by Peterborough. Great push. Kingston really knows they need to pick it up in the forwards. Tricky pass there. Nice behind the back by the scrum half. And the call is held up, I believe. Good job on Kingston's part.
So the scrum will go to the attacking side there. Peterborough will have the ball again. Peterborough's been really using the sides of the field quite effectively, really moving the ball wide. Anticipate that they'll be trying to come back across to the other side of the field where the space is again. Kingston will try to match their backs.
Peterborough seems very well rounded. They can really drill it in the forwards and they can score wide. And like you said, they're using all aspects of the field, going weak side when they need to, when they see the overlap, and they seem like a really strong team.
Another reset, ready to go. Oh,
good
nice
tackle
cover
by Gordy Ty. Fake
Tough to make
switch,
that
pop
tackle.
4. Looking to ruck. Scrum half passes, inside pass. Wonderful by the big guy. Nice forward. Probably going to see a forward ball here. Passed out. Maybe
Kingston
an overlap.
wasn't ready there in terms of the numbers.
Looks like
Erickson
they're
was out
coming.
there by himself, calling people over, but they didn't quite react in time. And welcome back to TV Kojiko Summer Sports Showcase. We're going to kick off the second half with Peterborough Pagans playing the Kingston Panthers. The current score is 22-8 for Peterborough. It looks like we can see the Kingston men with their hands up, shading their eyes from the sun, as they'll have to battle with that in the second half as well as the Peterborough attack.
Wonderful kick by Peterborough there. Nice and high, only 10 meters. But Kingston really produced there.
Yeah, certainly a solid take from Tyrell Fitzgerald, number 5. A lot of mess at the breakdown there. Ball's out the side. Josh Heyman with the pickup.
Scrum half getting knocked over. Looks like he's down.
Yeah, it looks like Gordy Ty took a good shot just to the head there. And
looks like he'll be okay.
He's going to call for a pick and go off the base of the scrum. Quick reset. And another. Fitzgerald picking the ball up, and one more as well.
Josh Green looking to kick here.
Well,
talking to the
McMillan
wing.
had beautiful body position going into that.
Nice.
Chip kick right into the wet spot. Great attack. Back from the Peterborough
Gordy
fullback.
with going to Brohim. Brohim kicking right over. I think they misinterpreted the his power of the kick there over the head. Not much of a counter attack.
Kingston did a really good job recovering there, getting back on defense, setting up their line. Another break through the centers. Great cover tackle from number 13, Carl Erickson.
Drop ball, nice tackle, eating him up.
Sorry,
Looks like
that was Stu Davis, my apologies.
Nice chip over, nobody's there, trying to get it out of bounds. It doesn't go. Gordy's there for the counter attack. Passing wide,
Ram
kicking.
Severino with the kick.
Trying to get them all onside, and it looks like they're all back.
Sure hands from the fly half from Peterborough. It was a tough pass to handle.
Nice one-handed offload. There's a knock-on advantage. No good. So it's going to be a scrum down for Kingston.
Might have been an ill-advised knock-on or offload in that particular situation. One hand, body twisted. Would have been great if it worked, but I'm sure that the Peterborough coach would have preferred possession on the ground there instead.
Yeah, it happens when, you know, you're up 3 tries. The confidence is there, you know, but it looks like they're going to come back down to earth and maybe go back to the basics. That seems to be working.
Kingston put in.
Josh Green really setting up the offense here in the back line, taking control. Looks like they're going to do a penalty on Peterborough.
It's actually a free kick again.
Gordy going fast. Josh Green with a wonderful fake.
Trevor Snyder with a big long run.
Looking for an offload here. Nice grubber to the pass. Peterborough picks up.
Now that's the start that Kingston wants with the second half.
Yeah, they're really coming out strong. They knew what they did wrong in the first half. Kingston's with the ball inside the 22. And well, I think the ball was out. Linesman and the ref just didn't make the connection there. It's hard. I don't think we have the flags out today, so
Definitely makes it a little bit more difficult for the referee to see definitively if somebody has stepped out of bounds or not. Looks like it'll be Peterborough's throw-in. Again, lots of success with the throw-ins in the first half.
So that'll be Peterborough ball throwing in to the back jumper again. And instead of passing it down, they're looking to drive, take advantage of their big guys here. Kingston
Covering the blind side pretty quickly on post and guard.
Nice offload, another switch there. And there's the tackle, looking for another offload. Looks like they have space. Nice wide pass, that was awesome. Inside cut, and Carl with the, and oh, a very unfortunate knocking on by the fly half.
Number 14 is pretty dynamic from Peterborough. They're really trying to keep things working, moving forward.
Josh Green taking a knee, I think. He's got a hamstring problem. He's had that all year. This is actually one of his first games that he's been playing in a while. Most of us thought he was just going to take the year off, but looks like the ref's going to call time off. There's water for Josh Green.
Everybody can benefit from a little bit of water before the game gets reset. We'll have the therapist back on the field. Yeah, he does look to be in a little bit of pain, not particularly comfortable.
Yeah, so I imagine he'll come off when it's too uncomfortable for him to play. I think what they'll do is they'll drop Brohim down into fly half and bring out a sub player to wing.
Looks like Green might have actually more been cramping up a little bit than anything. Looks like he's still going to make a go of it. So Kingston will maintain possession here. Scrum down to Black. Oh, Peterborough's definitely being liberal with the 5-meter defensive
Collapse
line.
scrum.
Yeah, the front rows aren't quite meeting each other. Kingston's getting popped a bit, and bad things are happening from that. We've also got a lack of footing as well with the field conditions the way they are.
Very muddy out there. I think the ref's very focused on the forwards today. As you can see, the backs defensively need to be back five. They're not.
You can also see the tight head prop, Wally McMillan, for Kingston. He's actually stepping forward with one foot initially, and then he actually replaces his foot, which is taking pressure off the front row and causing him sometimes to go backwards. So
it looks
the
like
referee's going to move the scrum, which is a good call here. It's pretty ripped up where it is, or where it was. Take a chance to clean out the boots and have a go again.
field doesn't drain out that well. It stays wet for a while. It's nice when it's very dry lately, like when it's dry outside, because the field stays nice and wet. But when it's wet, this field is brutal. So it looks like Peterborough with another steal. Great offload by the 8-man there, trying to keep the play alive.
Wonderful tackle from Trevor Snyder.
Peterborough looking to attack post and guard right off the sides of the rucks. Wally there to eat him up.
Kingston's got to recover. They've got 4 guys. Oh, one's moving across.
Yep, and here comes a pop inside. And inside center doing well here. Looks like ref's going to call that.
Kingston put in, unplayable ball. Lots of slips and slides out there, especially on the defensive line. Take a second to get reset. So the score hasn't changed since the half has begun. We're still sitting at 22-8 for Peterborough over Kingston. About 8 minutes into the second half.
Kingston just getting pushed all the way down the field on the scrums. Looks like they maintain position. Josh Green picking up the ball. A new addition to the line today. I don't know if they switched at half, but Stu Davis, he's playing inside center today. Great runner. I think he's playing inside center at the moment. Josh Green looking to go to the left side.
Saw a gap there.
Nice offload. Didn't work like he wanted it to, but Kingston main possession. Broheem looking to do something with it.
A lot of walking on the Kingston side here.
Looks like Kingston's got a bit of an overlap. Josh is just going to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, that was a good decision. The Kingston boys are tired there.
Yeah. Kicks it all the way down to the 22. Peterborough looking to attack. And they keep it in. Josh Green holds on and gets drive back. Nice offload. And the ball stopped at about half.
Defensive line is set. Ooh, blocked. A little bit of a missed kick from Peterborough there. I think he was trying to go a little bit over the top.
Chipped over. Nice chip. He's looking to recover. Peterborough catches the ball. Oh, just missed.
Just an overcommitment there. With this footing, though.
Looking for the offload. Doesn't work. Ball's out. I think everybody's getting tired. They just want to kick the ball out. Wonderful ball position. Bounced in. Looking to go quick. And I don't think Kingston wants to.
Had an opportunity there. Gordy Ty was out almost on the 15-meter line, and could have been a long pass there and a counterattack. But sometimes better to play it safe, especially when looks like people are flagging. Ryan Millet's taking a knee as well. The therapist will come out and check him over. Yeah, the referee's just noticed, and looks like he'll call time for a moment.
That'll give both teams time to regroup, talk about what they need to improve on, and we should see something good come out of here.
Yeah, you can certainly see the guys chatting a bit about what needs to happen. And you mentioned that the Peterborough pack is really pushing the Kingston forwards around quite a bit. It's been pretty tough because I think both teams could actually fix quite a few things in their scrum and might be looking a little bit better, and body position might change quite a bit in terms of being able to handle the pressure.
So a bit of a break here. It looks like in the second half the wind has really picked up on the field, so that'll give a nice breeze for everybody, and it's an advantage for Kingston, so when they kick, the wind will carry the ball a little further.
We did have a substitution, so Ryan Millette will leave the field, and as soon as I can see the number of the young man who's just joined us, we'll let you know who it is. Great play from Peterborough to recycle.
The substitution in is Adam Raymond. He's from QECVI. Unfortunate knock-on by Peterborough, advantage for Panthers.
Nice benefit for Kingston.
So that sub in, Adam Raymond, probably one of the smallest forwards on the field. I think he only weighs about 150, but he's probably one of the best tacklers at our school. He's got great form, and he does well all around the field. Probably knows how to play every position.
Is Raymond in grade 12 as well?
I think right now he's doing his grade 13.
So we'll see him again in the spring in the QE CBI season?
Absolutely. He'll definitely be a great asset to that. Josh Green making a kick, and
for touch.
Gets it just out near the 40.
Right on top of the truck here. Interesting. I think the boys are using it as target practice. Kingston will get the throw in any case.
Where's the ball?
Well, looks like the ball's traveled quite a bit further than everybody anticipated there, so just take a second to get back underway. Trevor Snyder had to figure out where it landed after bouncing off the top of the truck.
Missing you by that much.
Sam McLaughlin to throw in.
Steal by Peterborough. Looking to drive. Just takes it out. Adam Raymond. Oh, it looks like they dropped the ball off.
Not the most sure-handed props for Peterborough, but they certainly run well with the ball.
Very strong runners. So it's going to be a scrum down, Kingston. Just outside the 22. So you can really notice that the back three for Peterborough have really took about 10 meters back than what they were at the beginning of the game. They realized that our fullback and our fly half can really kick that ball down the field, especially because the wind's picked up.
Big drive from Peterborough.
Looks like
Kingston will take a penalty. That engage, you either need to go backwards or forwards, not up or down. And unfortunately, the Kingston front row had to go down to stop that drive.
Peterborough taking the ball out of bounds, get a nice line out. That's a beautiful kick, bring them right on the 5. Probably going to see a drive off here. Kingston really wanting to steal this line out to produce, stop them from taking a drive into the try zone.
How is Adam Raymond in the air? He's our new jumper for Kingston.
They'll get him up there. They pretty much throw him up in practice, so it's kind of like a cheerleading squad here. We'll whip him right in the air.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the reference. Quickly just retrieving the ball here. It'll be Peterborough's throw-in.
Well, probably going to go to the back pot again. Seems we're only contesting in the front still. But I think Adam usually steals the ball in our league. He's a great jumper. Gets nice and high. And just like I said, they're driving in. Probably going to try and peel off to the side. Really getting in there.
Yeah, shearing off to the left there.
Big kerfuffle, and it looks like a try for Peterborough. So that brings the score up to 27-8 for Peterborough, and looking to make about the same distance of kick of the rest of the game.
Yeah, both teams have had slow starts in both halves. First points scored, we're 15 minutes into the second half. So we'll see if Kingston can get back on their front foot again. They put quite a bit of pressure on Peterborough in the first 10 minutes of both halves.
So it looks like the inside center is going to be taking this kick again. He made the last one. Let's see if he can produce again.
A little bit of wind again. Let's change directions one more time.
Yeah, he'll have to compensate. The wind's kind of crazy here. Kingston getting some water. It's really hot out today.
Nope. Pushed it wide.
Yeah, really have to compensate for the wind, because even though it seems kind of windy on the ground, 10 meters up, it's a lot windier than you think.
Yeah, I think there he had a pretty clean strike at the ball, but just completely missed the kick. Didn't really change too much direction in the air. So 27-8 is our current score. The referee will await kickoff from Kingston.
Josh Green trying to redeem himself here on this kickoff. Probably going to boot it a little wider than what was last time, or a little further than last time, just to change it up. He's got the wind too, so it'll push it further. Looks like he's going to the backside, a little different than usual. Stu looking to take the ball, and that looks like
It'll be a penalty against Kingston.
Against Kingston, I think it's.
Oh, sorry, against Peterborough.
Yeah, and Peterborough throws the ball back. Ref notice, unsportsmanlike, so back 10 again. Wonderful break for Kingston. Good decision by Josh Green, and good execution by Stu Davis.
Going to be a yellow card to the number 8 from Peterborough. Oh, sorry, not the number 8. My apologies. Catch the number in a moment. So yellow card. I don't know if that was for the dissent part of things or if it was for the original penalty. The referee will just take a second to jot that down if it needs to be reviewed.
So it looks like they're going to set up pods here and try and get something out of it. It probably will. This is something we work on a lot in practice. And let's see if Peterborough's big guys can stop the pack here.
So it's the Peterborough number 7, I believe, that's
Stu
been sent
breaking.
to the sin bin.
That was Stu Davis, big strong runner. Josh Green passing wide to the right, changing up what was initially going to happen. He broke 3 tackles there for the try. So
yeah, nice to see them taking advantage of the 10 minutes in the sin bin right away. So I'll take the score to 27-13.
and
Kick upcoming. That's going to be a challenging kick to make right on the touchline.
Hey, Josh.
We'll await the kick. Brohim will attempt. Looks like Peterborough will have to make some adjustments, playing a man down for the next 10 minutes with their number 7 in the sin bin.
Kingston Panthers really looking to make 4 tries today, just to get that bonus point if they can't get the win to really give them some points.
Yeah, and you can see the wind's really playing havoc again, just knocking the ball off the tee.
Yeah, Brohim setting up for the strike.
Pushed it wide again.
Yeah, wonderful power there, just a little off on the aim.
He was almost there on the strike, not quite. So, got another 9 minutes or so with Kingston playing with 15 men and Peterborough with 14. See if they can take advantage. (27-13) for Peterborough with the kickoff upcoming.
Nothing tricky here, just nice high, nice wide to the forward pack.
Trevor Snyder with a nice take. Got some footwork. Down into contact. Support was a little late arriving though, and it looks like that Peterborough has poached that ball.
Gordy Ty really trying to get the ball out. Doesn't look like anything's happening here. And it looks like a steal from Peterborough again. They're really doing havoc in rucks there. I didn't notice, but you can tell there's a substitution because the jersey's nice bright white here in the forward pack. You can tell he's new because everybody else is all brown and dirty.
That's right. Penalty against Peterborough. Gordy Tile will talk over what they want to do. Josh Green is speaking to the forward pack. I think they're probably talking about the upcoming line-out, how they wanted to execute that.
Josh setting up, trying to get a lot of distance on this, just get them out of the danger zone. Changes the angle a bit. Nice strike. And it puts them on about Peterborough's 40. Everybody seems to be walking today right now. Just really hot.
And the older players for Kingston asked the young 17-year-old to go and get the ball. It was a nice veteran move from those older folks. Sam McLaughlin with the throw-in.
Looks like a full 8 men in the line-out. A steal from Peterborough again.
Adam Raymond almost had that ball just off his fingertips.
Looks like they're passing out. And a tight ball to the inside center, going nowhere. Great defense by Kingston. That's Stu Davis again, really, really making big stops. He's a big asset to this team. Peterborough breaking the line, doing well. Nice passing, and it looks like it's batted down by Kingston. Retrieving. Oh, here comes Peterborough again. Stopped in the puddle. Here's a whistle.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to react when you've got the ball rolling on grass and all of a sudden coming to a complete halt in the puddles on the QE field. Some to just adjust to.
So Peterborough making a substitution. Looks like a prop.
Yeah, they've taken a second row off. It looks like they may be moving people around in the scrum. I think 2 substitutions just came on.
Yeah, it also makes it a lot harder to run in the grass because your feet get stuck. It's almost like running in sand. Makes it a little more difficult to play, and Peterborough really taking over the scrum again.
Great for training, but not great for play.
Yeah, looks like ball's loose, and there's a whistle from the ref. It just probably going to reset it out.
Yeah, it looked a little bit messy on the ground there, so why not move forward and reset? Ball will go to Kingston. Looks like they benefited from that. Just over halfway in the sin bin. See if Kingston was able to use the last 4 minutes or so, being up 1 man. Peterborough's chosen to play without an 8-man in the scrum and to keep their backlines matched. Wow,
And
7 on 8, and they still made the Kingston folks go backwards. Diving over.
Oh, looks like Gordy trying to go quick here. Passes through the mark, getting it wide. Josh Green looking to produce. Nice and wide. Overlap to Carl. Back inside to Adam Raymond. Young player. Outweighted by the defense.
Looks like the referee's going to stop play and have a quick chat.
Quick chat with Stu Davis and the captain.
Peterborough player was looking to get in on what was going on there and was promptly told to back off from the referee. It's a professional warning, I think, for diving over or leaving the feet in the ruck.
Peterborough going for the line out. Good kick. Puts them just outside the 22.
Line out to Peterborough. Ready to go here.
He's from
Balls to the back of the line out again.
He's from Bay Ridge. He's actually a football player, and he just rugby.
Great line break there from Peterborough.
He decided to play rugby when he did really well.
Looks like they've got numbers out wide again.
Loose ball. Peterborough jumps on it, doesn't get it. A nice little kick. Picked up by Kingston. And another drop ball. Really wet ball now. Josh Heyman picking the ball up, getting rolled over, and it looks like it's Peterborough ball.
Yeah, Peterborough stolen it back.
Right.
Could have been called in an obstruction call there as the player picked up the ball and ran into his own man.
Nice dummy switch there, getting it wide. Unfortunate drop. And there's...
I think the field conditions really played into that. A lot of slipping and sliding before the mishandling. Gordy Ty, great cover.
Really picked up his game the last month, last summer. This summer, his skill level's gone up a lot.
Peterborough dealing with a slow ball well. Just recycling.
Looks like someone taking a knee. I think that's Carl, actually. I think that's called Carl taking a knee. It looks like Kingston go quick, getting the ball wide. Stu with the ball again.
Big spin pass.
Offload.
Cody Glasner to cover.
And
he's isolated, so he's going to try and
spin
keep his
move
feet.
off, keeping the ball. He does really well staying up. Looks like trying to a nice pick and go. Ball's dead. Josh Heyman creating space, picking the ball up so they can't get pushed around in the rucks. Now that's a really good adjustment by the Kingston Panthers, trying to keep the ball alive so they can't get pushed around in the rucks. Really, really smart. Adam picking the ball, taking the scrum half position there.
Nice heads up play from Raymond.
Drop ball by Josh Green. Peterborough picks up. Nice chip over. Looks like Kingston will definitely
got lots of numbers back.
Return here.
Some free
Nice
space.
grubber. Beautiful kick down the line. Unfortunately to a player. Good kick. Whistle's called.
That'll be a penalty.
I believe it'll be Kingston ball, and looks like you might card him. I'm not sure.
Well, the other card's still out.
He should be back very soon. Oh, looks like a little roughhouse in here.
Clearly somebody said something that started that up. Hopefully the boys can figure it out peacefully and resume play. Yeah, I think everybody's doing just fine there. Walk away.
Yeah.
Referee will reset.
Looks like it'll be a
He's thrown
yellow
out another
card.
No, it's just going to be a full exchange here. Yeah, so number 7 from Peterborough will come onto the field as we have another exit from Peterborough.
Number 15.
So number 15 will be going into the bin for 10 minutes at about the 27-minute mark of the second half.
So just as a sign of relief, as their sin bin comes in, another one comes out. So
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit disheartening.
So Kingston has another 10 minutes with a man up advantage. Let's see if they can take this 10 minutes and really get some points on the board.
Well, they did well in the first minute of the first sin bin, but the last 9 minutes or so were maybe not what Kingston would have wanted being up a man.
Looks like the back line here really spreading out, as you can see. Cody Glasner's really wide. Broheim inserting himself in the line.
Quick tap off the penalty.
Yeah, not going far. Let's see, they're probably going to try and get this ball out as wide as fast as possible. Good job by Gordy Ty there. Josh Green getting it wide. To Cody Glasner, spinning off, losing his feet.
You can see Glasner's football background there with the spin moves off the tackle.
Just down on the 5. Kingston, and looks like Peterborough stole it out of the ruck there. Unfortunate for Kingston, and kicked it right out. So that'll be Kingston ball just right on the 22. So had a good try there, had a good attempt, and now they get another one. Let's really see if they can get Adam Raymond up there and get the line out in, do something wide.
Yeah, need a chance to attack here, and certainly the lineout hasn't been the preferred attacking area. Looks like the set piece from Peterborough has been very, very strong. So McLaughlin's just waiting. There's a substitution coming on for Peterborough.
Looks like it'll be a forward.
Yeah, just adding into the lineout here before we get going again.
And
Raymond had a good reaction to get behind the other jumper and let McLaughlin throw over. Just
Kingston
didn't quite
keeps
go to
it.
plan, though.
Josh Green not really going anywhere with that juke. Stu jumps on it. Really good play. And
See if Kingston can get rolling forward again here. Hard to play off the back foot.
whistle's blown. Looks like Kingston's going to go quick. Josh Green causing another penalty there, not 10. Good play on Josh Green's part. Now Kingston has an advantage. And now
Now they'll get the full penalty there.
Looks like they're going to go wide to the right side, maybe.
It's like there's a few words after the whistle there. And the referee's going to have a word with the Peterborough players about that. Not really necessary to talk to the ref.
That seems
Especially when you've got the calls against you, because it's just not going to be received very well.
seems to be Peterborough, one of Peterborough's only disadvantages, because they've had two yellow cards, so 2 sin bins. That's 20 minutes in total down a player, and now he's made these guys shake hands, and looks like they're going to just play some rugby again.
So penalty to Kingston to start things off again.
So Brohim with the ball. Oh, no, hands it off to Josh Green. Looking to get a line out here. I don't know if he'll fake it or not. Wind really, really picking up here as he has the ball. Kicks it out, and it looks like it just goes out.
Yeah, I think that would have been crossing into touch and goal there, but we'll see where the linesman marks it.
Yep, so it looks like it will be a Kingston line out on the 5 meter. Very close. Peterborough's forwards are really going to have to pick up their game here, down a player to stop Kingston.
Now, Kingston did make a good attempt at throwing to the middle in the last line out, away from the front jumper from Peterborough. We'll see if they're able to hang on to the ball this time.
Yeah, these backs here are really eager to get the ball. They haven't got the ball that much this game. They want it, and it looks like Peterborough with the steal.
Well, ball's on the ground, still active. Now Peterborough's definitely got it.
Just looking to get everybody in there, and wow, breaks the line. Post and guard aren't set. Forward really moving with those legs. Double tackle there, wonderful. And brings them up to the 40.
Big long pass, really big push.
Looks like Peterborough's backs really taking advantage of those cuts with all this mud. Brohim with the tackle. Ball's getting out wide.
Some of the Kingston forwards there were still struggling to get back to the defensive line on the last ruck. And Peterborough's just coming full steam ahead.
Really close. They've done a really good job getting their bodies all the way down the field for support. Looks like they're going to just forward ball it all the way in for a try.
Try given to Peterborough.
That bumps the score up to 32 for Peterborough, 13 for Kingston.
So Peterborough did very well there. They had to face a line out on the 5 meter line outside their goal line and went all the way down the field to score in about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, that's a wonderful 95 meter drive.
And 1 man down to boot.
Yeah.
Seem to be continuing to go forward, even with their subs on the field. Hasn't really changed their game plan too much. Kingston boys are a bit tired, talking over what they're going to do next. Regroup. Got about 7 or 8 minutes left.
Looks like Peterborough's going back to the first kicker they had, number 10, kicking off. Let's see if he can get one of his kicks in. Really taking a long time to set up. Doing it, give his team a nice break, waste some time.
Yeah, just especially with the player in the sin bin, burning a bit of time is not a bad idea.
And looks like he just missed that one.
Just
a little wide.
Yep, just wide. Nice strike, though. Best strike he's had today, really, especially from the far side of the field. So score will stay at 32-13 for Peterborough.
So it looks like Broheim will take this kickoff instead of Josh Green. He's also got a great drop kick off the mark. So Josh Green also plays scrum half, staying back and talking to Gordy Ty, giving him some pointers, boosting his confidence. Gordy's had a really good game today, playing well.
Kick up coming for Kingston.
Nice and high. Good catch. It's hard to make these catches. The ball's all wet. Everything's slippery.
At least the sun was behind him in that one, so he handled it well, though, with all these conditions.
Good decision. But looks like Kingston will definitely... Oh, unfortunate knock-on by Kingston. See if I don't think the ref called anything there, luckily.
I don't think he saw
for
it.
Kingston. Yeah, Carl looking for an offload to Broheim. Wonderful job. And
Erickson's offload is beautiful there.
try scored. Though, it just goes to show you that it's only one ref. You know, not everything in the game is shown.
Yeah, I think Peterborough did stop for a second there. Didn't really quite realize that the referee didn't call the knock-on.
Yeah, it's one of the first things you're taught, you know, play to the whistle, definitely, every time, you know, because the ref won't call certain things.
So we're at 32-18 now. With this kick, Kingston could put 20 points on the board.
And I believe that'll give them the bonus point that they are looking for.
The bonus point is usually for 4 tries.
Okay.
So in
There we
this
go.
case, they did have the penalty to start things off. So they'll need to score 1 more, but the Peterborough player is still in the sin bin, so they do have an opportunity to do that.
Broheim kicking from a little easier spot than before. Looks like he's on the 15, but still a challenging kick with the wind and the distance, and into the sun in his eyes also. Wonderful strike, and that looks, I don't know what the ref's going to call that.
It looked good from my perspective.
Peterborough, did they call that good? No?
It wasn't called good by the touch judge, though, so the score will stay at 32-18. He certainly had a better look at it than I did.
Overall, the referee has the final judgment of the kick from his angle, so it must have been him saying that was a no good. Very close though, just wide apparently.
Referee will get ready to restart.
Kingston looking really hungry these last couple minutes of the game. They really want another try to get that bonus point. And
Short
it looks
kick.
like that's not 10. So it looks like Kingston will take the scrum at center. Something they could really use. Now they can get the set play off at center. This is wonderful for Kingston.
Yeah, they'll definitely want to get moving quickly to whatever side is down a man. See if Peterborough continues to keep their 8-man out while they're down 1 player. Could give Kingston an advantage to attack off the base of the scrum here.
They really would, because then they just have to rely on the flanker and scrum half. And I imagine they can do that right here.
Looks like Peterborough's kept their 8 on, but dropped their blindside flanker.
So it looks like Josh Green has come off the field, and Peterborough is still pushing even though they're down a man. Yeah, so steal for Peterborough. Kingston making that transition to defense. Peterborough going inside. Adam Raymond making a wonderful tackle, really low on his feet. Perfect form. Peterborough changing directions with a chip over. There's no wing there. Wonderful play. Oh, Josh Green went to wing. I wasn't off. My mistake. Gordy Ty with a very high kick, looking to put everybody onside.
And ball's out of bounds.
Luckily, the ball bounced inbounds before it went out of bounds, so now it'll be scrum or line out at almost half for Peterborough. And in comes the sin bin. So now it's 15 on 15 again. Let's see what happens now. Let's see if Kingston can produce, even though it's even scoring, even players.
Looked like the sin bin was in a little longer than 10 minutes. The inexact science of only being one referee sort of reared its head for Peterborough there. They're back to 15 aside.
Really crashing in. Peterborough making wonderful offensive contact. Offloads aren't the best at the moment, but they still maintain possession. Fly
They've
half.
been able to recycle pretty quickly.
They have done a very good job. Stu looking to make the tackle. It's very hard to make cuts in this type of conditions.
Yeah, the attacking player certainly has the advantage.
So we got some forwards out wide, even though it looks like they know the ball is going to stay. So it looks like a knock on or offside, I believe, on the scrum half.
Yeah, it's against Kingston. Looks like they've set their line at 10.
Peterborough deciding what they want to do here. Do they go for points? Do they go quick? Do we get it wide? I think they're going to give it to their forwards.
And there's a substitution coming onto the field as well. The outside center from Peterborough will go off, and Peterborough will challenge for the line out by kicking the ball out of bounds on the penalty. They don't really need the 3 points, so I can see why they'd want to go for the line out. They've had a lot of success with it so far today, so give them another opportunity to attack. Quick hustle to get the ball, ready and set.
Kingston would really like a steal here. Always looking for a steal, but it looks like they're on their 5. You know, really give them a good push if Peterborough didn't score here for them. Going to the front jumper and a drive.
Ball's taken down.
Good job at Kingston there. It looks like they're just going to keep drilling the forwards in. Trying to get those big guys in to stop those other big guys. Yeah, they just keep drilling the forwards in. And I imagine they'll spin it wide eventually if they don't produce there. There they go, spinning the ball wide. Getting it wide, even wider.
Peterborough's been pretty sure-handed with those long passes.
Yeah, a little high arc, but it's getting there. This is the new substitution coming that was on, is just gotten the ball, getting his first contact real fast. Looks like the ref will blow the whistle, and I think he'll scrum down for Peterborough.
Just a few minutes left in the game here, so Kingston will look to get the ball away from the danger zone in front of their posts.
Looks like Peterborough splitting their backs, giving them more room to play around in the back. So see if they can get something going out of here. Kingston really would like a stop here.
Yeah, they brought their fullback up for Peterborough onto the blind side so they can attack on either side.
Yeah.
Another reset on the scrum.
Who's black beside Stu? To the right of Stu. Black socks. Fly half miles here,
Here we go, reset.
Peterborough just trying to maul that ball into the try zone. And whistle's called again. And that's the game. So final score, Peterborough 32, Kingston 18.
Players will meet for a quick handshake here. Have a chance to congratulate each other. It was nice to see Kingston get a few more points on the board closer to the end of the half, and Peterborough did a great job attacking even with 14 players for 20 minutes in that second half. It's a beautiful day out here at QE. Hopefully we'll have a few more game days for a few of the teams for Kingston. They'll also be traveling around the province and probably up in Ottawa at Twin Elm and a few other local areas in Eastern Ontario as well. We'll look forward to seeing you either out at the game or watching on TV Kojiko. Thanks for watching today with the TV Kojiko Summer Sports Showcase.